Welcome back to the Western States Extremes.
We're back at Kirkwood, California, and what a gorgeous place to spend a winter day. Kim, you've had some good times here, haven't you?
I have. I love Kirkwood. Every time I come here, I have an outstanding time, and I think mostly because they have exceptional snow conditions and a variety of terrain.
Our next competitor is a snowboarder, Melanie Armatrout.
Melanie's 20 years old, right here from South Lake Tahoe, California. She's fairly new to the snowboarding scene, but definitely an up-and-comer. Her strong, consistent showing throughout this contest has her in second so far going into the finals.
Melanie's on course, and she's coming into the top of direct chute.
Now, it looks like Melanie's a little bit cautious here. Remember, this is intimidating. She's never been into the Cirque before, and if she hasn't ridden big mountains like Alaska, this area can be quite overwhelming. There's a lot of exposure.
She's heading down to the far left of the amphitheater there, Kim.
She's doing a lot of side slipping here, and I'm not really sure if she knows where she is. This is a closeout and mandatory error if she's going to continue in this direction. She's taking her time, and she's probably going to have to hike out if... Looks like she's going to set up and do it. Big error, a tumble. That's too bad.
Got to stop herself.
Can't believe the error she just caught there. But she's up and going, and the crowd loves it.
This is a lot of air.
Here you can see from the side view how far she's traveling, and again, dropping quite a ways, and with a firm landing, difficult to pull off no matter how much experience you have.
Well, she's still heading down the hill, and right now she's down in the finish rocks area.
Slipping through the last finish rocks. Not a bad run for Melanie. She just had to wow the judges, and she tried it with that air there. As you can see in her score.
Definitely hurt on control. Next up is our snowboard women leader.
Marguerite Constantini is a traveling snowboard pro from Australia. This 26-year-old comes to Kirkwood with a lot of experience, including the King of the Hill in Alaska.
And Marguerite's on course and heading into the keyhole area.
Marguerite's made her way out onto the hanging snowfield. As we know, this is a very exposed, dangerous area, but she looks like she's handling it quite well, staying in control. Little touchdown, you can see how steep that is when she reaches out and touches the snow like that. Nice clean hop over the rocks, and good job of controlling her speed and carving out.
Heading down into the amphitheater area. Looks like she found a little seam in the rocks there.
We lost sight of her for a second, but it looks like she's into the amphitheater. And here we see in slow motion, Marguerite does a very nice job throughout this competition of handling high speed.
She's down in the bottom rocks.
Now we saw Wendy Fisher come over this ice fall. Let's see if Marguerite's going to go the same place. Yup, pops over the ice, takes a little tumble at the bottom, but should still score very high in degree of difficulty. And she's not done yet. Another little hop at the bottom for a crowd pleaser. Good run, and as you can see, a high score.
She has won this contest. Marguerite Constantini first place, Melanie Armatrout second place, Casey Aragon third. Next up is our first male snowboard competitor, Paul Dunn.
Paul's strength throughout this competition has been consistency. He's ridden some of the toughest lines and caught air, not a lot of mistakes, and that's why he's currently in fourth place.
Paul's on course and coming into the top cliffs area.
Paul's managed to find a nice line through the top cliffs without catching air.
He's way over in the far perimeter and heading into Franks.
This is the critical zone, what we call the no-fall zone. We don't want to see any athletes make mistakes. And again, Paul has done a good job moving very quickly through there and into the far left chute of Franks.
Paul just keeps motoring down the hill.
Now it looks like Paul's got something a little different up his sleeve. Coming over this big rock. Nice air and changed direction midway. There were some rocks right in front of them. He had a great jump. Here you can see in the replay as Paul jumps, he turns to go back into the chute so that he doesn't have any trouble with those rocks. Very impressive.
He's down in these bottom rocks, Kim.
One last air, clean landing. That is an outstanding run for Paul Dunn, and that should definitely help his score.
Well, the rest of our competitors at the top of the course, and Eva's got Paul down at the finish line.
Paul, how's it feel to finally ride the Cirque?
It was great. Snow was good. Edgeable was fun all the way down.
All right. It looks like you're boarding great, and good luck.
All right. Thanks a lot.
There's Paul's scores. Excellent. He's actually in the lead, but the rest of our competitors are coming up in a minute.
Today, we're tracking migrating herds of alpine snowboarders. Seems one of them has fallen behind. Maybe we can help. Let's go in for a closer look. Steady. Just as I thought, it's his boots. Good work, Jim. Easy now, fella. Look at him go. Until next time.